We here today with Vanilla Strange. Let's go, my boy. How we feeling today? You there? Could you hear me, Vanilla?
Yeah, I guess you broke out real quick. What's good, man?
I said, how
What's
we
good?
feeling today, my boy? How we feeling
I,
today?
I, we're feeling pretty good, man. I just got off work. You know how it feels whenever you get off work after a long day out in the heat.
Shit, you ain't lying, bro. We all gotta pull that motherfucking 9 to 5 to support them dreams, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how it is.
All right, y'all. You tapping in on Kick, you tapping in on Twitch, you tapping in on YouTube or Facebook. We here for it. Big gang, you know what it is. Jason the Dawn. We here to talk to Vanilla Strange today about Trapped Out Camp Out coming October 3rd and 4th. We excited to have you, G. You looking forward to it?
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So let's get right to it, bro. I think I just seen a video of yours recently. You had your hair pulled back, you had that fresh shirt on. You was on top of, what was you on top of there for a minute? Like an RV?
Yeah.
All right, tell the people about it, bro. Let's give them the name of it and shit. You know what I mean?
The video you talk about sounds like Lift Off. That's my first music video I ever did. I got two more music videos. That the first one, it really got me started. The quality wasn't all the way there, but I've learned over the time, like I found new people, networked, and actually got, like a lot more stuff going on. I got a music video out called All In, and it's absolutely remarkable. Like the quality is just unmatched. Ain't too many on par with it out here in Tennessee.
Hey.
I got another one coming out. It's called Blind 'Em, and it makes my last music video look like it was shot on an iPhone. And I just said that one was remarkable. So this one is just absolutely spectacular.
He
You know what I'm
says Super
saying?
Saiyan God mode, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I mean, the song itself, it had to have a video that would match the energy of the song itself, and that's what we did. We brought it to life. Shouts to Mop Factory for shooting those videos. The first video was shot by dang, I can't even remember his name. It's been so long ago. But
you
shouts
said
to
Mop
him.
Factory been shooting the new ones though?
Yep. Mop Factory's lit, man.
So MONT?
MOPFACTORY.
MOPFACTR.
Yep. And if any of y'all out there need a music video, that's your boy to hit up, man. He delivers every single time. Never fails.
We're gonna drop that in the comments. You said what was the name of the newest music video?
Blind 'Em. It's coming out on September 4th. September 4th. We smacking all platforms. I've been putting a little sneak peek of it here and there on Facebook and everything, but yeah, dude, it's been a slap.
All right. Y'all be on the lookout. My boy putting in the work out in East Tennessee. I'm going to be real. Not too many people in East Tennessee really be putting in the work, bro. They want to, do
man.
like a music video or do some recordings and not press it. I see you out here pushing, bro. I see you out here doing the extra. And we all know that's what it takes, bro. Everybody could do normal. You want to succeed, you got to be doing extra. You know what I'm saying?
I take 80% of my check every single week, 80% of my check, and I put it down on music because I know music is my future, and the me now can do without, so that my future self can actually, like look back and be like, damn, dude, I'm so glad that I threw that money that way, because I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't, So like for any artist out there that's hesitant about putting money behind it, you got to spend money to make money, brother.
Hey, it's business.
Don't hold yourself
it's a
back.
business. If you ain't treating it like a business, you ain't gonna get business results. You ain't gonna get business assets back out of it. I promise you that.
Yep. And always network with good people. Like I have been blessed with the people that that I surround myself with. My manager, David Rolano, he's got other artists that he manages too. But man, that man makes time where he needs to make time for me and everything. He's always been there for me. Shouts to David. He's really switched up the game for me. He's taught me some shit, showed me some things that I didn't know before, and all these artists that actually fucks with me, You know, like the one and only the Fat Sheesh. That's my dude. He be hitting me up on features all the time, dude.
All
He's
right.
freaking he's remarkable himself. And then another shouts to my buddy Oz. He's another up and coming artist, but he's one of them ones that ain't put his money where his mouth is yet. You feel me? But he need to because he got that
Uh,
skill.
hey, you can have talent, but 2 Chainz said it best, bro. Hard work beats talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You put the hard work behind it, that shit gonna flourish. That shit gonna fly.
Yo,
All right, bro. All right. So you been on stage a couple times, am I right?
yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to like venues, what would you say was like most popping off? It could be the biggest crowd.
All
It
right,
could be
look,
best sound
look.
system. Whichever whatever you want to call it is best.
So I'm glad you asked this because man, I've been on excuse me, I've been on stage or stages, where there's like 100 plus people, 200 people. And
All
then
right.
I've been on stages where there's like 15, 20 people. And let me tell you, man, like the energy, no matter what, is always great. The people give you an energy whenever they hear somebody with true talent, whenever they hear you up on stage, doing your thing, and they throw that energy back at you, man. It's enough to last you for weeks. But
Yo.
in my own personal opinion, man, like I've been on stages, with like over 100 people there, and it wasn't damn near as much energy that I got from a place where there was only like 20 or 30 people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
Not
man.
saying that, some of my shows that I've had over 100 people, like we was wilding out, but I'm just saying, most of the time, like I remember I performed at one little pizza joint down in Harriman, Tennessee. There's
All
probably
right.
only like 20 people in there. And man, we was popping, man. It was having a hell of a time, and everybody was just having such a good time. And it was awesome, and then whenever you go to these big clubs, and they got like a lot of people coming in, man, you got people lounging around in the background, people playing games, playing pool, you got people at the bar,
Yo.
everything like that. And then you got like 15 people coming up to the stage. Like you got to make yourself, like visibly known. Like these people that are just sitting around, they got to catch interest in you. So you got to do something that catches their interest. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey
like,
yo.
for instance, but you got to work hard whenever it comes to those types of places, man. Like I used to, I get up on stage and I would see that there's only like 10 or 15 people coming up to see me, and understand that these people are actually wanting to see me. But I take a second from them. I jump off that down stage. I go sit at the bar with, like somebody that looked depressed, just sitting there at the bar, just drinking, just not even looking at the stage. Don't care about the damn little unknown artist that's playing on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Go walk up to those people and spit to those people, show them people, you know what I'm saying? And make sure your song choices are right. Like not every show that you do got to be like I got to outdo everybody. Like because that used to be me whenever I first started, and
Right,
people
right.
get mad about that shit, and you make enemies. And sometimes it's really about the friendships and the networking and the alliances that you can make in this game to push you forward. Because some people may have things that you don't, some connections that you don't, that they could
True.
hook you up with because they feel you.
Hey, hey man, and at the end of the day, our job is to bring a vibe that people can catch. You know what I'm saying?
Yup,
So,
yup.
if you out there having people catch the vibe, whether it is a small crowd or a big crowd, you doing your job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you not entertained? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
entertainers. We
I
gotta
got
be
you.
we gotta make it entertaining for these people. Now you said
Yup.
hop off the stage, so you done fuck with like wireless mics and shit. You like crowd play?
Yeah, man. Because and like especially if there's a bunch of college kids in there, man, because they get excited. They're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this dude's up in my face.
They still got
Cause
hope for
like,
the world, yo.
yeah, they get excited. They'll start wilding out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this one time, I jumped off the stage and there was this group of college guys. They standing in a circle, ain't none of them paying attention to shit. And I
Yeah.
just kind of shoulder bumped into them. I'm like, bam, push myself in the middle of all of them. And my song that I was spitting, I was talking a bunch of shit, and I'm looking at each and every one of them in their face, and I'm saying all this. And dude, their eyes lit up. They're like, wow, like
Don't
they
give
ain't
them
never seen somebody
choice.
just yeah, I didn't give them a choice. They had to hear me. And whenever they did, and then they seen my lips moving and they heard for themselves, like the lyrics coming out, and it wasn't me playing a song on top of my lyrics, but it's actually me doing a live performance, something as pure as that. really catches their attention. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of these artists get out there and they playing on top of themselves, and then sometimes they stumble on their lyrics and you can't understand shit that they said because they got the lyrics playing and then they got the self playing, and then whenever you stumble here, it jumbles with everything that you got going on the speakers, and it don't sound good.
Hey, you hear
But if
that,
you
y'all? If you can't match your backing tracks, don't have backing track vocals. Real shit.
damn right,
I stand
damn
behind
right,
that, Vanilla Strange. Like, if you don't do backing tracks, that could be good. A lot of famous people do.
yes, especially R&B artists. I mean that
Yeah.
shit works.
But if you on the wrong syncopation, you on the wrong timing, it's like a record that's scratching when it ain't supposed to. It's gonna draw them away. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I like
and
backing tracks, you know, but I
yo,
make sure before I hit that stage, I probably practiced longer than I performed. You know
yo,
what I'm saying?
damn right.
Cause
See, and like for instance, I used to use backing tracks and everything, but I noticed that like because I do a lot of different types of songs. Like I've
yeah,
done heavy metal, I've done reggae, I've done rap, I've done indies pop, like I've done all these types of music because I just love music. And I've learned that like, a lot of artists when they get in the studio, they were in a vibe and in a feeling and they felt a certain way, and then they record this song, they can never find that vibe or that feeling again. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you get on stage, every time you perform that one song that you created 5 years ago, every time you perform it, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I
yeah,
learned with certain musics that I do use my backing tracks because I'll never find, that the essence of that song again.
yeah,
So
yeah.
but whenever it comes to my shit talk, to my rap, to my bars, I always do those live because it doesn't matter how differently I do it or if I switch something up or mess something up. It doesn't matter because like the flow and the syncopation of it, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
step on there and you just keep going with it. You don't let yourself mess yourself up, even if you miss one little note. It always seems so genuine and so original whenever you see it in person.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. I fucks with that, bro. You sound like a real ass artist right now, Vanilla Strange.
I, will-
Real shit,
I would
bro.
hope I would hope so.
Hey, I tell people, because I produce dubstep. We do like horrorcore rap. We do like grimy hood shit. We do ATL vibes. Fuck a genre, bro. Fuck a genre.
Yeah,
A
dude.
lot of people they try and find a formula and keep replicating it, but
Yep.
it's like dinner, right? You don't want
Yep.
you can have the best spaghetti, but that don't mean you want to eat that shit every fucking night.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
And if you are going to be one of those artists, you have to have the most out of this world different flows that nobody's ever heard of. And when they hear it that one time, they want to hear it again and again and again and again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
Hey,
problem with it,
you right. I mean, it's like Lil Baby. Lil Baby don't switch his
yep,
flow up much.
nope,
He has roughly the same message almost every time, but he got his
yep,
formula down so good that people just want to
yep,
hear it over and over again. So I mean,
yep,
you right. Some artists can't kick it like that. I don't like boxes. No more locked
yep,
doors.
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So have you traveled with your music at all?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The very, very first show I ever did in my life was in Charlotte, North Carolina, bro.
I fucks with
I was
Charlotte.
I was the only little white boy in there. It was in some little rinky dink back bar, like just a little hole in the wall, this little
Ugh.
bar, you know what I'm saying? And I'd never performed before, like in person. I'd done it at parties and stuff. My friends knew that I rapped and they'd be like, yo, Chris, hey, spit that song that you wrote the other day, man. That shit was so cool, and I'd do it for them. That's like 10 people, I got out
Whoa.
to Charlotte on the outskirts, in the hood and this little hole in the wall, and I had to perform. And man, I tore it up, man. Nobody was paying me no mind. I stepped in that building, nobody cared. Especially white boy with dreads, they look over you. And
Right, right.
finally, it was my turn to get up there. Man, everybody got up. They started dancing. You know what I'm saying? You had teenagers over here just getting down with it. Then you had ladies in the background going, "Ay, ay, ay," and I was like, I'd
Yeah.
never felt that energy before. That was the first time that I ever felt that energy, and I was like, wow, like this is addictive. I want to do this again and again and again. And after that show, whenever it was done, like I still got like two or three people that I talked to that performed at that show because they were like, dude, you were going places. And I was like, I fucking hope so, man. That's the idea. That's the goal. We're gonna get there. But man, like that's what started it all. I went to Charlotte. After that, man, I've been a little, I've been all over Tennessee for the most part.
All
But
right.
here recently we've been going to Atlanta for networking. And we got a couple of little places I can perform at down there. It's just a matter of getting there.
All right. Yeah, I fuck with
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Atlanta is awesome.
Shouts out
Like
to
if you're a
A.
rapper, yeah, if you want to go places, go to Atlanta, man, because people they fucks with music. They really do, man, and they love music, especially rap. Out here in Tennessee, we got a stigma placed on us, man. If you're a
We
rapper,
do.
you're a country rapper. I ain't no country rapper. I'll hit you with some country, but I ain't no country rapper.
Hey
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like I got the, southern twang, but that's about it. I ain't out here trying to hanky panky or achy breaky heart, I'm out
Hey,
here trying to grind to get there.
I'm gonna be real. In my travelings, I figured out different environments have different, flows, different respect. They all approach shit differently, right? And here in
Yup.
Knoxville, we really big about clicks. That's one of the reasons I'm throwing this festival, Trapped Out, Camp Out, is because I'm trying to
Yeah.
kind of break that stigma that we have here and show that we can come together. But we are very like gatekeeping and clicked up around here. You know,
Yup.
Atlanta, I fucks with Atlanta. It's definitely got like a competition vibe. You like in Atlanta, it's like caviar, right? They want to taste test shit, and it's a little bit competition. But if you break through and they like the shit and they think you got caviar, it ain't no competition vibes no more. Then it's just open arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Now Charlotte, I will say, for never being in Charlotte and then going and performing there was love from the get go. There wasn't no, bullshit about color or status or nothing like that, bro. It was more like, let's see what you got, and if you are kicking, we'll continue to fuck
Yeah.
with you. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yup.
But yeah, I
Yeah. They
can't wait
some.
to get back into the A, bro. I seen one of your homies was on Industry's Most Wanted with Tampa Mystic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Tampa. She cool, bro. We done did a podcast interview with her, and I probably plan on going back after we done with this next festival. Give her something to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So we talked about your favorite stage and your favorite crowd and vibe. What about like? Tell me a bad experience, bro, like that you just wouldn't have again. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you a bad experience. Now I don't necessarily blame anybody, and
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
ain't
trying to
gotta
like
name the
start.
venue, we ain't
Yeah.
gotta
Well,
call
I mean,
nobody out, you know what I'm saying?
when they hear it, they gonna know I'm talking about it, and it's cool. Like they know I still got love for them. But I would go up to Cookville, out to the Revolver.
Uh,
Great place to perform. If anybody ever want to get seen, that's a good place to go. I mean, got great people. You know what I'm saying?
Cookville,
But
Tennessee?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, alright.
But they would do this thing called the Battle of the Bars. Now, the first time I went, it was legit. Loved it. You know what I'm saying? I came in like third, maybe fourth. Who
Alright,
knows?
alright.
But and I was expecting to get first or second.
Right.
Truthfully, me and the first place winner felt that I should have. But
Sometimes
some
they be
people
picking favorites
hey
and things like that, bro.
hey
You know what I'm saying?
Haystack was one of the judges, and his one of the people was his little homies, and that's the person that came in second.
Okay.
Not saying any names, Haystack, but
Hey, bro,
yeah.
I mean, hey, shouts out Haystack. He putting work. He is, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he is. Hey, yeah. And look, I did a little show with Haystack a while back. It was pretty cool. He's a cool guy. But
Okay. You
but
like
anyways, we
open
did
for
this
him, like
battle of the
pre-open?
no, no. I was a co-host. It was me and him hosted at a little bar called Mama Pam's out in
Alright,
Midtown Tennessee.
alright.
Uh, but anyways, we would do this thing called Battle of the Bars. Well, they did it again, but they did it at Club Revolver, and I went out, and I was excited, man. I knew that the grand champ was there, the Fat Sheesh, my homeboy I was talking about earlier, super dope
Alright,
dude.
alright.
I knew that he was there, and he, I was gonna have to beat him in the end because I just felt like that's what was gonna happen. I get out there, and the first fucking round, the first thing they do is throw me with Fat Sheesh. And I already had my song picked and everything because I thought I was gonna go against some Joe Blow nobody, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like,
Damn.
I ain't gonna pick my best song, you know, blah blah blah. And then they throw me with Fat Sheesh, and I'm like, damn, I I'm
Damn.
doing a song with slick bars and this and that. And I was like, damn, what I do? So I got out there and I told them all, I was like, look, I was like, I ain't like none of these rappers because everybody in there, you know, they rap on their backtracks. Even
Uh-huh.
Sheesh knows it, you know what I'm saying? And but I was being a little asshole and I was like, man, I rap my own shit. I do this shit live, blah, blah, blah. And I get out there and I start doing it live. Well, I did my little crowd walk around, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the
Yeah.
people's attention. And then doing real good at first. And I walk over to the judges and because I don't know these people. So I start trying to rap to them. And I noticed that they're just talking to each other. They ain't even paying attention to me. And I noticed that
Damn.
and I slipped up on my lyrics and I was like, damn, I already lost and I ain't even finished. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Shit.
like, fuck. I was like, all right, that's cool, whatever. I finished my song, I get it done. Sheesh goes up, he performs. I fucking support the hell out of him, fucking dancing to his music because he did the one fucking song that everybody fucking loves. And but he ended up he won it, you know, he won the round, and I was like, damn. And I was like, that's some bullshit. Y'all, I don't know why y'all threw the two best motherfucking competitors in this motherfucker in the first round. Like, y'all should have saved that.
Yeah, you
That'd have been
supposed
the
to
icing on
stage
the
up.
cake.
You
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah, yeah.
stage up. Put a
But
good rapper
you know,
and a mediocre rapper, and if you the person you thought was the mediocre rapper ends up winning, it's a surprise to everybody type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that was a bad experience for me, and I don't ever want to do it again. I told all them, you know, like the person who invited me out, and I told Fat Sheesh and all them, I was like, I got love for you, but I just ain't gonna do that Battle of the Bar shit no more. I ain't gonna do this shit as a competition out in public. But you know, whenever it comes to pushing our music, I'll push you as much as you push me. But I'm always gonna try to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Hey, anybody who think they already reached the finish line just told themselves they done.
Shit. No, dude, no.
You know what
Eminem's
I'm
still
saying?
pushing. He know he ain't reached the finish line.
All
He's
right,
still
all
trying to
right,
do better.
all right.
You
Hell
know?
yeah, hell yeah. In general, though, bro, a lot of people be like, "Yo, I'm the shit in this town, bro." But I mean, you
Ah,
might let's say you
that's your
even the
town.
best in the town. Yeah, exactly. Let's say you even best in the town. You still got state to hit. You still got
Yep,
a district of America like East Side, South Side, North Side, and then you got all of
yep.
America. Then you got international. So I mean, no matter where you
See,
at, there's always level up.
and that's the problem with people though. They're thinking about now in
Yup,
history. Now
yup.
you're gonna be dead and gone one day. You got to be so good that you go down in history that every fucking generation comes through and they still listening to you.
Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like
Real
that's
shit.
why you got Phil Collins, you got Pop, you got Biggie, like all these people they still rocking with, you know, because they made damn good music. Phil
True that.
Collins hit us with that damn soundtrack, and ain't none of us been right since.
He said, "Ain't none of us been right since." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real shit though, bro. If you ain't making something that's earworm that's gonna pass your generation, you need to keep grinding. You need to keep working.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
That's why no matter how good my songs get, I'm like, that's not it. That's just not it. I love it. And you know, and I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna see what the people think about it. But every time I hear my songs, because I'll play my songs 50 to 70 to 80 to a million times after I made it. I by the time it's dropped, I already know everything about the song. And every time I do it, I break it all down. I'm like, this is what I needed to do better in this song. This is what I'm gonna do better in the next song, you
Real
know, and
shit.
or whenever it comes to editing, mixing and mastering, or even just my vocals, like I always try to find something to do better because if you just think that your shit is just slapping, everything that you put out is godly and golden, then you you sitting there sniffing your own shit is what you're doing.
Damn. Real shit though, bro. Real shit. So check it out. What you think your best platform is? You think it's like YouTube, Spotify?
It's differentiated, throughout the years. whenever I first came out, I was just putting everything on YouTube because YouTube didn't really give a shit about copyrights, and I didn't know nothing about copyrights. I had over 95 songs on YouTube alone before 2 years ago,
Damn,
and
all right.
yeah, well, I didn't own rights to all of them. I had so many songs, so much shit, and it was so cool too, because like I was bumping on YouTube for a minute, man. It started out I had 10 subscribers, and I was posting a song every single week or two songs every single week. I was putting out content
That's
every
work.
week, all
That's
the time,
work, bro.
all the time, all the time. And whenever I did that, within a year I had 300 and something subscribers, and I'm like, damn. Like I like started bumping out of nowhere. Like people just started subscribe, 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 subscribe. And but once I figured out, hey, I need to have rights to all this shit. I went through, found the ones I had rights to, kept them, threw the rest out, and just kept them in my back pocket if I come across something now because I can't find those beats. It's been years, so I'll never find those beats again. I could probably have them remade and shit, but now I just keep them in my back pocket. If I come across a song and I'm like, hey, this verse from that song way long ago, I'll just tweak that verse, and make
Yeah.
it right. I
Make it fit
keep
on
it
the
all
new
in your
beat.
back pocket. Exactly. Like if you ever write something and you're like, oh, that just ain't it. Don't ever throw it out. Keep that shit. Keep it. Keep it in your
Maybe
back
it just needs a
pocket.
different
Keep it
flow.
so you can exactly. And it'll hit you. You'll know it. It'll hit you. You'll be playing with a song. You're like, damn, I just don't know what to write. And you'll be going about your business, not even thinking about the song one day, and that lyric will pop in your head, and you start rapping it a different way, and you're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like
shit.
I had this one song, it's called Bobby, and I got a part two, and I was wondering what to do to the chorus, but I ended up just using the chorus that I had for the first part of Bobby, and it's Bobby got hit, but he won't hit, or Bobby got hit, Bobby hit back, Bobby so quick pulling up with the gat, he don't give a shit what you know, what you lack, what you have, but you don't, he gonna rip you in half. And I took that and I said, Bobby got
Yo,
hit, Bobby hit back, Bobby so quick pulling up with the gat, he don't give a shit what you know, what you lack, what you have, what you don't, gonna rip you in half. You know what I'm saying? Like
put a
I
little more
took it,
arpeggio into it.
yeah, I made it more bouncy. You know what I'm saying?
All
And
right,
like,
all right.
and I
I
was like,
feel.
okay, that's what you can do. Like, if you got, like, for my song, it was Bobby, and it was part one and part two, and that is some ill shit, dude. Later, let me tell you. But once I did that, I was like, dude, that like paves the lane. Like, I got multiple other songs I could probably do that with, where I just take the chorus of an older song and just modernize it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'm
Because,
gonna take that one in too real quick, bro. You said Bobby, so hold on. Let me put your name so they
oh
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vanilla Strange, Bobby. Y'all check that one out too. My boy got bars, bro. My boy got bars.
Hey,
So
just to show them. All right. Bobby part two go like this. It said, reloading at 9, he gonna get him back. Bobby gonna hit him, he know where they at. He looked at that homie and told him there's only one way that you going home without a scratch. Keep your composure, then knock on the door. When they open it, I'ma let go with the gate. Get in my way, then I'll do the same. I ain't playing. You seen what I did to the last. Bobby hopped out, creeped to the side. The kid walking up, he got tears in his eyes. Knocked on the door, they said it was open. Then Bobby grabbed hold of the kid from behind, walked through the door. Nobody noticed, so Bobby starts throwing on him with the 9. The kid he was holding got shot by his homies, but Bobby was holding on to stay alive. 3 of them dropped, one of them hide. Bobby laughing like he losing his mind. Bobby stacking to the roof on the 9. Bobby got him because the fucker was crying. Bobby heard him and said, ready to die. You knew this was coming, ain't nowhere to hide. Shoulda never ever let me survive. Tell the devil I'll be down in a while.
hey yo, hey, that's a banger right there, my boy. You
Yeah.
got a certified banger there, my boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna be performing that one at Trap Out Camp Out?
Nope, not that one.
Not that one.
That's
All right.
I'm trying to look, man. That right there is purely just lyrics. I had a beat for it, and the beat was like $2,000. So I was like, I'll find another
Damn.
beat.
So
Yeah.
do you have a
So
dedicated producer right now?
no, right now, man, look, it's gonna fuck you up. It does everybody. I make all my music on BandLab. I mix and master all my shit. I've been doing it for 10 years, and you can't tell.
I mean, no,
Nobody can
people
tell.
hate on BandLab, but if you got good mic
Hey,
hookup, I mean, they
yeah,
got they
yeah,
got
that's
so
all it
many
is.
templates for
That's
vocal
all it
things and
is.
shit.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, the
Re-
effects is unmatched on BandLab. The templates is unmatched. Find your key, find your tone, and have a damn good mic, and you have a professional studio in your pocket.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Most
Shouts
of these
out Band
producers and
Labs, y'all.
everything.
Real shit.
Yep. Most of these producers around Knoxville and Rockwood and Kingston and just anything like that, like some of them charge $40, which is not bad, but like it ain't gonna get you what you want, and they're damn
Yeah.
good people and everything. And then, but these motherfuckers out there charging like 150 to 200, they just want the money. They don't care how the shit sound. You get in there, you're recording on a nice crispy mic. That's the best you thought you ever sounded. Because they're used to people
But you ain't
that just
even
go in
promised
there
the
and they,
revision that you want. You ain't even promised
yeah,
that it's gonna
exactly.
have the
So
vision that you have in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
you damn straight. You damn straight. See, I went in there and they're so used to people coming in and be like, oh man, that's hard. I ain't never, man, last time I recorded on my phone, man, that shit didn't sound like this. You know what I'm saying? But I go in there and I have made myself sound how I hear myself in my head. So I go in there and they can't do it. I'm like, you're supposed to be a professional. Like, what do you
Amen.
mean you can't match this? Like, I show them my song on BandLab, and they're like, "Well, I don't know what you used." I said, pull up the shit, and I will show you what I
Yeah, pull up
used."
the
Like, I'm
vocal
like,
chain. You know what I'm saying?
"Yeah, like, come on, I will show you exactly what I did." Like, but they just want that money, man, and it's sad, really, because a lot of this rap shit's a scam, man. Y'all gotta be careful out there, man, because and your homeboy here, man, fucking, he hit me up with this interview, for free. I was like, damn, but he was just looking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of people do that. Y'all gotta like take notice
Hey, you know
whenever
why I'm
it comes
doing
to
this,
shit like
Vanilla
that.
Strange?
Why are you doing that, bro?
Because I've been in this industry for like, I don't know, I've been pushing hard New Wave Mafia for at least 5 years. And I run into so many pay to plays. It's like, oh yeah, we got opportunity for you, or oh yeah, we could promote you or whatever. But it's never like cross promotion or I like your skills. It's always
Yep,
filling pockets, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Well, like you said, just like this is like how many people you know giving away free interviews just to promote the artist that's gonna be on the event coming up. You know what I'm saying? It don't happen a lot.
No, no, motherfuckers don't give a shit. They don't give a damn.
You know, but at
That's
the
what.
end of the day, what you do is create assets, right? If this is a business, when you create a song, that song is worth money, whether you invested in the beat, whether you invested in a mic, time, these are all investments. So I just got so tired of people being like, oh yeah, I know you already invested in your asset, but since you have, let's say your average person goes paying $250 on a song, right?
Yo,
If you do a set and it's 10 songs, doesn't that mean your set's worth roughly $2,500? So why would you
yeah,
give away that product completely free or
yo,
charge somebody for that asset? You see what I'm saying?
yo,
I would rather create avenues where it's like, hey, here's an opportunity for you to make money off of your asset. Just like the booths I'm trying to do as well, the musician booths. It's like everybody else, if you just selling a product at this festival coming up, or you doing food, it's probably gonna be 75 to 150 minimum because they're not the artist. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the
yo,
musician, I'm only charging $50 for the booth because it's like if you could sell features there. You could do
yo,
personal interviews. You could do lives. You could sell merch. You could
yo,
sell USBs. You know what I'm saying? And it's
yo,
like I want y'all to be in the profit no matter how we run this. It's about getting y'all money
yo.
back in y'all pocket.
Look, speaking of all that, me and my manager's been trying to come up with a little game plan. I had this idea because I got some shirts I'm about to put on order and
Okay.
have them before the show or whatever. But I'm gonna bring some CDs and some USBs for people. Some people that still have CD players.
Yeah.
God bless you, people. Okay, God bless you. The people that
Yo.
need USBs or whatever. Like I got you. I'm gonna have them, but I'm gonna have deals. I'll sell my shirts like $10 a shirt. I'll sell my CDs $10 a CD. Same thing with USB. But if you buy like a shirt and a CD, I'll give it to you for 15 instead of 20.
All right.
But
All right.
if you buy all three, I'll give all three of them to you for 35. Okay, right? But I'm also trying to get it to where I get a promo code for my iTunes, and you can get my album for free.
Oh shit.
You
Okay,
know,
that's
so
some new
that way
shit. I'm feeling that. I'm digging that.
that way, you know, like if they can't play the CD, but they got it, it's signed. You know what I'm saying? They got the USB, they got a shirt, it's signed. They also get my iTunes so they can play it in their car. You know what I'm saying? Like
I fucks with that,
it's
bro,
it's a
because like you
win-win.
said,
It's a
not too many
win-win.
people get CDs, but a lot of people do hang shit on their walls. You know what I mean? I buy
Yes, they
records
do.
just
They
to
do.
have in my
Yep.
studio that I've never even played. I just want to invest in that memorabilia. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's a really good
Yep.
idea. I like that shit, bro.
Yep. Well, it's a work in progress though. We still trying to figure out the whole iTunes thing. That'll be
Yeah.
super cool if we can do it though.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And shouts out David too, bro. You know, he seemed like a really good fucking guy. He seemed like he really looking out for
I
y'all, bro.
dude, look, I give you props, bro, because like there's been people like within probably the last 3 months, there's been like at least 4 or 5 people hit me up for shows and venues and stuff like that, and I just send them David's way. I'm like, man, he knows all the legal shit. You're gonna have to talk to him. I'm the artist, not the businessman. And then a lot of them just they're like, oh shit, like this guy probably knows what he's talking about, and they back out early, or they'll hit him up and he knows what he's talking about, and they're like, fuck that, and they just dip because they don't want to hash it out like that. But fucking Jamon right here, that's how you say your name, right?
Jamin.
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 Jamin. Okay, that's my bad. My bad,
Are
man.
you good,
This is
bro?
our first
It's a
time meeting,
hard
y'all.
one. Yeah.
This is our first time meeting, y'all.
Yeah, we ain't even met before, y'all. This is our
Yeah,
first encounter right here, and we already
Yep.
vibing. That's how we do around
Yep.
here. NWMENT, bro. We good with people.
But props to Jamin, man, because my manager, he's a super cool guy, super nice, man, but he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And Jamin went in, and let him know. And my manager was like, hey, you got an interview tomorrow, and you're on this October 3rd and 5th or 4th
Yeah.
show. Yeah. And he let me know, and I was like, okay. Yeah, because I told Jamin, I was like, I'm down with it all, man. You just got to talk to my manager, and bam, fucking bing, bang, boom, done. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I went to school. I got my bachelor's in music business, which I'm very appreciative
Nice.
for. I love that. And honestly, one of my favorite classes was sociology, just because I love people and how brains work and shit like
dude.
that. And if you go into a situation and you are nervous or fearful of how it may outcome, you already outing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in confident, and you do gotta know what you're talking about, because if someone hits you with a question that you ain't necessarily sure about, you gotta come up with an answer on the fly and be truthful. Because a lot of people, when they try to come up with answers on the fly, they be like, "Oh yeah,
They bullshit.
sure, that's gonna be there," and it's not even true. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good lesson for anybody watching right now. If you bout your business, stand on your motherfucking business, be confident and be truthful, and watch how far you get.
And back to my biggest point earlier, you got to spend money to make money. I pay for my manager, but I pay for my manager because he does shit like this. He fucking he's a badass. All right, plain and simple.
We fuck with big dogs around here. We fuck with the big dogs.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, bro. So I also was out today and had a meeting. If you don't mind, I'm gonna give them a little shout out real quick.
Do you think?
Sweet Leaf Dispensary, y'all. They gonna be at the festival. We gonna have y'all blowing down. Ain't that some shit? We gonna have y'all blowing down officially at the festival. Stop playing. Go check out they pre-rolls. They got wax. They got shrew chocolates. They got pieces. They got glass pieces, silicone. You know what I'm saying? They come through clutch, and we happy to network with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. So we getting close to the end here. We at right around 39 minutes. He said,
I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
I got. Whoa, I can hear you like way better now.
He said turn it up a little, so I did.
All right, but I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How'd you discover me?
Honestly, bro, Facebook. You just popped up in my shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
And I was fucking with it. I like video. Do you make no Neil Warmack?
Nope.
No. Do you fuck with Jay Wells? Jackie
That sounds
Wells?
familiar.
See?
That sounds super familiar.
Fake.
Oh wait, yeah, he messed with Tony Bucks and all them, didn't he?
Yeah. Tony Buck's gonna be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's coming to the festival.
Yes, sir. Tony Buck's gonna
Oh,
be there.
nice. I seen Plex is gonna be there.
Yeah, Plague's gonna be there. DNZ gonna be there. Kai Prince, we locked in Kai Prince. I'm excited about that one. You know what I'm saying? We got a pretty stacked lineup.
So most of your lineup gonna know about Vanilla Strange. That's pretty awesome, dude. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've had Plex open up for me a couple times. Bucks came through for a show one time. I absolutely love him, dude. The energy with him, he's awesome. He's a cool dude. Wells, I think I met him once. He was really cool. Those other guys, I might know him, might not. Sometimes like you gotta actually like conversate with me and like really make an impression on me for me to remember your name. You know what I'm saying? It's like high school. Like in high school, I was just worried about everybody knowing me. I wasn't worried about knowing everybody else.
I mean, for real though, bro, when you out here networking, you might shake fucking 5-10 hands a night, and a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucks with you, and you never hear back from them. So you gotta only catalog the people who coming back. It's a necessity. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's like FJ Outlaw. He was fucking with me. He came out and did a show in Cookville or whatever. Pulled me up into his little VIP. Was talking to me and shit, and this and that, saying he's gonna get with me and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't heard shit from him since.
Yeah, some people act serious, bro, and they be like, "I got you," and then it come time to push, and they just ain't there. I mean, that's okay. That's fine, you know. But the industry's gonna move in the way of people who are ready. That's just how it go, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, bro. We're right at around 40 minutes, 41 minutes. So, you got any shouts out you want to do? You want to call out your social media?
Okay. Let's see if I can do this off memory. Okay. If y'all want to follow me, you can hit me up on Instagram. Pretty sure it's just Vanilla Strange. That's VINILLAST to the range. Easy to remember, just like that. Facebook, same way. VINILLAST to the range. Let me hit it with you one more time. VINILLAST to the range.
Yes,
hit me up. Hit me with a follow. I might follow you back. You never know. But and it's all the love. It really is. It's just all the love, man. People give me so much love. I don't even know who to shout out because there's so many. But
he said shouts out everybody who's showing love.
Yeah, hey, look, that too. But I'm gonna see if I can't name the main ones. I'm gonna start off low, you know. Shouts out Tykel Hannibal, Malik Hannibal. That's my cousin. That's my Brody. Shouts out. Oh man, there's so many people. Okay, all right. Shouts out my Uncle Derek. That's my motherfucking dude. Day one, ever since I started rapping and shit, he was the first one to be like, you might go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and every song I ever made, I always send it to him first. And he always gives me feedback and lets me know if it's trash or good. But he ain't never said my shit was trash. And that man has great taste in music. Okay. He been here, been around, seen the best of the best. And he knows his nephew is one of the best. Okay, that's what he tells me. But shouts out Uncle Derek. Shouts out Jeremy Medzi. He's always there whenever I need him, man. He's a freaking beast. Shouts out Nicholas Harris. That's my little brother. My name is Vanilla Strange, but my name is also Chris Harris for the people that didn't know it. Shouts out my cousin Tyler Hall. Man, he's always been there whenever I need him most, just like a few others. Shouts out my mama, my beautiful mother.
Gotta give mama a shouts out.
Dawn Marie Harris. Shouts out my auntie Ding Ding. Her name is Geraldine Little. Shouts out my little nephew Rowdy. Shouts out my nephew Caden and my niece Dez. Shouts out everybody. All right, I'm running out. I'm running out of names because I love y'all so much. But shouts out all y'all. Right? If I left you out, family, you know I fucking love you.
I love how most
it's all family, man.
It's all family, bro.
Yeah, but because they're the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have fans and stuff, but you go without posting for a month.
Yeah.
See who's still around.
True that. True that. You know, hey, I always say, bro, there's this rapper, Toby and Wigway. If you ain't heard of him, check him out. One of my favorite lines, he says, if my baby and my wife can't come, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Because what are we doing this here for? We doing it here for the fam, bro. We trying to get some people paid. We trying to get the family fed. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. Damn straight.
Right, big bet, bro. Yo, shouts out Vanilla Strange, bro. Thank you for coming out today. You know, go ahead, y'all. You could save your interview, I'm sure. If you can't find a way to save it, I'll send it to you so you can break it down in the reels. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Shouts out all the New Wave Mafia teams. Shouts out Rasta Pasta. Shouts out Sweet Leaf. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out the property that's going to be letting us do this. Montvale Springs, y'all. 2025, October 3rd and 4th. Trap Out, Camp Out. Y'all come trap out with the motherfucking squad, you know what I mean? All right.
Yeah.
Jason and Don, bro. We out. Vanilla Strange. It was a blessing to be on this with you today. We really vibing.
Yes, sir.
We gonna do another, my boy. I promise you that.
All right, big bad. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I like your energy, bro.
Hey, yes, back at you, bro. People either vibe and match energies or it's stale, bro. And we really killed this shit today. You know what I mean?
Yes, we did. Yep.
All right, big bet, y'all. Shouts out. We gonna see y'all later, Twitch. We gonna see you later, YouTube, Facebook, Kick. Next time, we gonna be on TikTok and Instagram as well. We only having them multi-platforms go up, bro. We ain't done around here. But much love, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Vanilla Strange. It was great doing this with you, bro.